REED-BBS, BBS, Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies, Televisión, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. I pledge allegiance to the Bomb Squad! Now, with that said, man, and I hate to keep harping on this, I really hate to keep harping on this, but I'm uneasy. The risk reward just ain't here for Wilder Ortiz2, man. 6-1 underdog. Ortiz is a 6-1 underdog. Like, for real? Don't like them odds. Haven't liked the matchup from the moment it was re-signed. Like, 3 strikes, does that not apply? Once again, he failed a drug test. Then you gave him a rematch or a second chance to fight you. Then you beat him in that fight, Deontay. And now here we are. You got February 22nd with Tyson Fury staring you in the face, but you're taking this major risk. It's almost reminiscent of, I call it an ego rematch. Like when Roy Jones granted Antonio Tarver a rematch. Roy won the first fight, probably the closest, toughest fight of his career to that point. And because the manner of victory wasn't decisive enough, there was an immediate rematch. Roy, of course, subsequently lost, and the rest is history as we know it. I'm hoping that isn't the case here. Like, I'm Bomb Squad through and through, true and true. But it scares me, man. And before I dig deeper into why, please go ahead and subscribe. I'm responding to any and all comments, seeing an uptick in those. I appreciate it. I'm responding to all of them. Sharing is caring. And as always, love tap and or bitch slap that like button for your boy. But yeah, man, did you see that fucking picture of Luis Ortiz at the beginning of this goddamn video? All right, did you see that shit? If you haven't, rewind. Like, you know, and I know full well muscles don't win fights, but it's who it was like R. Kelly said. If we just talking how this man usually looks versus how he looks now before this fight, as R. Kelly said, it seems like you're ready. Like Ortiz, he's on his grind, man, and he already had the skill level. But now you're putting that Larry Holmes, Riddick Bowe body to the side for at least one fight. Everyone's harping on his age and shit. But, hey, man, this dude has never looked like this. Even when he was on steroids or not on steroids and performance enhancers, his body has never looked quite like this. Take it with a grain of salt. Ortiz and his people, they claim he only had a 6-week camp prior to the first Wilder fight. He's had 12 weeks for this one. He says he doesn't slight Wilder's power at all, but he says the knockout occurred more from fatigue and him being dead tired as opposed to Wilder just short-circuiting him, or, you know, he wasn't on his back unconscious staring up at the ceiling and looking all crazy with glassy eyes or nothing. With that, Larry Wade's in the mix, who's been kicking Ortiz's ass per Ortiz's own words. Like, this dude's crazy, but hey, I just do what he tells me, man. Got a nutritionist in the mix, and he's shown increased discipline, like heightened level of discipline. My man loves food. He makes no secret about that. In the PBC Fight Camp episodes, you know, his nutritionist will bring him a plate of like some fucking lettuce and some shit. And Ortiz will joke, where's the rest of it? Or on his cheat day, they showed an episode of his cheat day, and he was playfully threatening to like stab motherfuckers who was going to reach at his steak. Nonetheless, he's cut out the cheating meals. I'm sure, like most Cuban fighters, he probably strength and conditioning, like your skill level is so high, strength and conditioning, whatever, just make the damn weight. But now he's coming in on point. And he's not questioning the exercises he's doing either way, like at all. He just does it. In fact, I gotta whip out a quote of his that really showed his single-mindedness to me. Everything is a part of destiny and in the work my team decides to put in front of me, because I'm only a soldier. They give me the tools, and I go to war. Like, man, that's a level of single-mindedness that, I ain't gonna lie, as a Deontay Wilder fan, that shit kind of unnerves me, man. Now, the fight is gonna be fought. Wilder still got the best power in the game, so all it takes is he's the one-hitter quitter. Don't get it twisted. And again, this isn't a prediction video per se. But yeah, man, the risk-reward is out of whack. So if you KO Ortiz, even if you KO a muscled-up Ortiz in the first round, most of your critics are going to be like, so what, Deontay? Which takes me back to just, it is what it is. Contracts are signed. We're going to see what happens this Saturday. I just want to put that out there, man. This is a very dangerous and risky proposition for Deontay Wilder. REED-BBS, BBS, Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies, Televisión, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.